to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the USC Trojans offense comes on the field first today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
This line gets set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Davis. And this one is caught.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Looks left and finds his target there. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Looking to throw it again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
A shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Now pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And now the handoff. And the Trojans pick up enough for a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Send the back in motion. And he's brought down there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Trojans come to the line with 1st and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, USC.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. To the air, it's Davis. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fair catch made at the 35. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Dropping back. It's Davis. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Davis. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Tackle is made at the 37-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
That completion makes it second and medium. These DBs. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the handoff. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That completion sets up a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Davis. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the handoff. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble. Get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they get the second half started with their running play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Davis. Catch made on the right side. He's found some room at the 45. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense. Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Now the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? At the 20. Crosses the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big
back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
They didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. And the defense wraps him up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of
pressure coming, and they've got him again. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Ball handed off. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Gain of 4. Offense facing 4th down.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season.